Hey Canva friends, so we're picking up in the same place we left off in the last video. The last video was about uploading and downloading and then uploading fonts to Canva. We chose the Love Lady font. Um, Today I'm going to have a real quick video. We're going to talk about versions, finding versions, your old version, a previous version, whatever you call it. I'm going to show you how you find it. So I have duplicated my font 2 times. Previously, I had the font on here 3 times. Then I've deleted that third font just for purposes of this video, just to keep it simple. You won't have to use this very often because, especially if you're working on your own project and your own presentation, um, and it's just you in the board, you won't have to worry about it. I collaborate with my team of there's 5 of us. So we're constantly in different boards and we're viewing and we're trying to help each other out with different placements. Um and sometimes things happen and maybe I don't like a change that somebody made and I don't want to have to go back and redo it. I can just undo what they did. Without actually undoing it, because once it's saved, you can't like go in and undo it. If they're working on it and I'm not in the project and then I get into it after they've got into it, there's no way to undo what was done except for going to this option. You can't just click here and hit the undo button. Did you see there was no option, right? Until I moved it. It's because I got out of the board, it saved, I got back into the board, and now it's refreshed and saved my changes. I'm going to show you how you go back and find it to where it's going to show you the third font on the page. Super easy. You just go up to File and you go down to Version History and click it, and it's going to show you what I've had. It goes back only a certain amount of time, and I think like 9 or 10 versions. But if I go back to the auto-saved one and I restore the version, you're probably going to see something I did in maybe my last video. Oh, no, it's just blank. So now if we go to File, we go to Versions, and we go to what I had 3 minutes ago, there's the Lady Love. That's on there 3 times. So it automatically does save. That's great about Canva, is things automatically save. You don't have to hit any save button. Well, correction. Sometimes you have to hit apply if you're going to edit your image and add a border or something that we talked about in about 2 videos ago. Sometimes you have to hit the apply, but aside from that, there's never a save option you have to do in Canva like you do in like Cricut, right? They tell you to save often because it crashes. Sometimes Canva does kind of quote unquote crash, but you'll see a big yellow bar pop up here, or it's orange or something, that says we can't save your things right now. Recently, mine does that. It instantly flips back over when it reconnects. Before, you couldn't have 2 people in one project. I couldn't be in a project and somebody on my team couldn't be in the same project, or it wouldn't save. They changed that mid-year this year, or maybe early this year. In 2022, mid 2022 or early 2022. It's now January of 2023. So that's come a long way in that aspect. So just know that like those versions are going to be saved if you need to find them. Would have it been easy for me to move these down and duplicate it? Absolutely. But if you're working on more complex projects, you've got a lot of writing, you've changed your images around 3 times, and it's not necessarily saved. Even though it's saved right now, I can still undo it back to when I started the video. But if I go out of it, let's go here and let's change this font to yellow. And then I'm going to, it's automatically already saved, so I'm going to close out of it here. I'll blur whatever you guys can't see, I'll just blur out. So I apologize if it goes blurry for a minute. But basically all I'm going to do is I'm going to refresh, find my project. It's going to load again. Because it's a Chrome, it loads in a different window. So I'm going to make sure I tab it so you guys can see it this time. Now see how it's yellow, but I can't undo it up here and go back to black. Yes, for purposes of this video, I could easily just change this to black. But if it was something very detailed, I could just go to File, Version, 2 minutes ago was white, 5 minutes ago. And so, let's see. So does that make sense? So it's showing you what I restored 2 minutes ago because I'm messing with it. If I wouldn't have messed with it, you would be able to see all of that. So if we refresh it and come to here, 3 minutes ago was white, and then that's back to the 2 that I have. The more you mess with it and bring those new versions in, it changes that pathway. But now I'm back to 2 and they're not colored. So this was just, again, very easy, very simple for you guys to understand. You most likely won't have to use it, but if you ever do have to use it, it's there. And let me Google really quick for you, so I'm giving you the correct number, how many versions you can go back on. I want to say it's like 9. Okay, I Googled it. It is 15 versions. So you'll find 15 different autosaves basically here. Once it gets to 15, it's not going to stop at 15. Maybe like, I don't want you to think it saves only the first 15 and then maybe you've made changes 30 more times. No, it's the last 15. So it will cycle through. So if I had 15 of these at 28 minutes ago, that 28-minute one would be gone, and then I'd have newer ones. And then after I've got 15 autosaves in here, it would go back to maybe like 8 minutes ago. So if these changes happened a long time ago, yes, you're not going to be able to find something from days ago like you could in, say, Excel. But if there were big changes made recently in the last few minutes, if you're working as a team and collaborating, you can find that. If you changed 15 things around in 2 minutes and you're like, I don't like that, I don't want to have to go back to all 15 of them, go back to your version history. But really, that's only needed if you can't undo something. And as long as you're not closing out of your tab, you can undo basically pretty far back. So simple, easy video. Definitely follow me for more. I've got how to download in Canva as another video coming up. And that is referenced to this button here. It's sharing and downloading, but SVGs, PNGs, JPEG, those types of downloads, PDFs, we'll briefly talk about that in another video. And then I'm going to try to do a kit builder, which is used for businesses or small businesses. But this is a brand kit. These are approved fonts through my work if I have to do something that's branded and extremely professional. And then under the colors, all of our approved coloring for those types of things are here. But if you have a small business and it's your go-to colors, you can put them in your brand kit here, and then you don't have to find them through your little thing here or down here and all of this. So yeah, that is all for this video. Thank you for watching. You can follow me on TikTok. I've linked that in the description below. And then you can follow me for things there. But I generally put what I put on TikTok there. I put it here on YouTube. But if they're smaller videos, you'll be able to find them on TikTok. Okay. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye.